Just gonna give an update. I watched game two. Golden State bounced back in a real way. Another blowout third quarter. Steph Curry, if Golden State wins, is gonna be clearly MVP. Klay Thompson ain't got in the form yet in Boston. If he ever does, then this series will be over. Because that's how scary it could be. Jordan Poole looked like he was pulling. He had some big shots. Draymond Green was getting under Boston's skin. He pulling his Rodman antics and Draymond was effective. But Boston, the problem with Boston is simple. As much as the hype is to push Jason Tatum as the man and whatnot, if they don't play collective basketball and don't pound inside and play a full game, and if Jaylen Brown doesn't get going, they can't win. Because Jason Tatum, it ends up stat padding and they get stagnant. And they got blowed out in the third quarter and they couldn't recover. And they were lucky actually with game one. Al Horford played out his mind. But that's not going to happen every night. They had enough. And this styling is still enough to make this. But this series is going to go 6 or 7. And I can't say one way or the other. I'll say so far Steph Curry is looking good. Um, if he gets the help, Jordan Poole comes on and Clay can come on. Draymond Green can frustrate. If Gary Payton Jr. comes up big, um, they get contributions from Kevin Looney was big. They come up in different places. They can win. But this series is kind of hard to tell. I know I look like Boston had it solved it in game one because they came back and beat them their own game. But Boston ain't going to explode for 40-point quarters every game. And they're too flawed to play this kind of chess match with Golden State. They got to play it kind of close because if they get into a shootout, Golden State's going to beat them 8 times out of 10. And the night Golden State was ready, made enough defense adjustments and plays. And so that's what it come down to. So, we'll see how it all plays out. But Golden State needed this win. And Steph Curry came up big. So we'll see what happens. I still say Boston side, Al Horford has to come up big. They have to play with their bigs because guard plays almost cancel each other out. If they can't make it easy and get hustled inside the paint and out rebound, and Golden State will win. And the other side for Golden State, can Klay Thompson give you half of what he was 4 or 5 years ago? Because if half of that comes out, then they're going to ride off into the sunset with the jewelry. So we'll see. But anyway, give me your thoughts and takes. What you think after game 2, game 3's in Boston on Wednesday. And just give my honest critique on what I'm observing so far. Like I said, I don't have a dog in the race. I like both teams and their situations. I wouldn't mind seeing Steph Curry get it because it's stupid that people are still debating, does he belong, has hired what he's accomplished. The man changed the game for crying out loud, and he's got 3 rings already, 2 league MVPs. He's done. I don't know what else he got to do. He's already proved himself as one of the greatest all-time great players. When you're one of the all-time greatest great players, that means you automatically, if you're in the top 15 to 25 discussion, you're in that higher tier. He's in that higher tier. Now, wherever you want to rank him, he's definitely in the teens. So come on now. But anyway, please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. And just watching the game, I'm out.